Hello guys, I'm Adolfo, the sensible teacher, as probably you already know. And today I came to share with you the tips that I follow to study English. Why am I doing that? Today, a student of mine asked me, "Teacher, I really want to be fluent in the language, but I want to know from you, teacher, what are the tips that you follow to study the language?" Then I said, well, I've already shared with you about it. If you are asking me again, it means that you are not following the tips that I've already shared with you. Then the one said, well, I don't remember. Yeah, that's why. You are not following the tips that I've shared with you already. To start something, you have to be motivated. And the first motivation we have to start something is the reason that makes us to start the stuff, right? Then I'm asking you now, what is the reason that makes you studying English? What are the reasons that makes you to start to go ahead with English? Me, particularly, I'm an English teacher. Then I have to be updated. I have to bring new stuff to my students, right? Then I have to be in contact with English every day. I plan my lessons in English. I prepare video scripts in English. I write text in English to post on my social media and things like this. Then I wake up in the morning living the English. I'm in the noon living the English. I'm at night living the English, right? And even the TV series, videos and movies I watch are totally in English. The videos I post are totally in English. Then I have more than just a reason to study English. I have to understand the TV series. I have to prepare great video to my followers. I have to prepare great lessons to my students. And I have to show myself that I am really growing. I have to show myself that I am every day a little bit more professional than before. Then I have a couple of reasons to study English, right? This is my own reasons and this is my motivation, right? I asked him, what makes you to study English? You have to be in contact with that. Always you have to think about that when studying English or before being lazy to study English. You have to think about this reason because this is your motivation. And the second factor is the exposition. You have to be exposed to the language. You have always to be in contact with the language, with English, right? All the videos, I'm exaggerating, 90% of the videos you watch on your social media must be in English, right? Try to look for videos that are totally in English, but you can understand at least the half of that. But watching the video is not enough. You have to start also the video, what the person is speaking on the video. Okay, you have understood a part of that. You have to understand every single thing, right? So, watch videos, start vocabularies and sentences already created. It will help you to become fluent in English, right? When you start vocabulary, you have to follow some steps there, some rules, right? Look for the meaning, train the pronunciation, and start also the collocation. Collocation is very important. Okay? After following these 3 steps, you have to create sentences with these new vocabularies you've learned. Create sentences. related to your reality. And after this process, I'm sure you will be able to use that word in any moment. Then try to make that big effort to use those words as soon as possible. Try to do it. You have to have friends who speak English and profit them to train your English, to use the vocabulary as the words you are learning. These tips will really help you to get better your English, right? Focus, train the pronunciation. Learn. The more you learn, the more confidence you will create. And speaking fluently is all about confidence. If you trust the way you speak English, you will be able to speak with anybody. You will feel yourself comfortable to speak with anybody. Then you have to create that confidence you need. If you have a great accent, if you have a great pronunciation, you will feel like, yeah, I have to show the world that I can speak English. Then when you find someone who speaks English, you will feel comfortable to use your English, right? You have many things to expose in that moment, and you feel, yeah, I can't lose this opportunity I have to train my English. How do you develop this confidence I'm talking about? You develop this confidence by training. There is any magical stuff that can help you to become fluent if you're not studying hard. If you're not working hard, you have to spend time in that. Even if you have an English teacher, if I'm motivated to teach you, but you don't want to learn, you won't learn. I can make all the effort I can, but trust me, you won't learn. Learning depends more on you than any other person. It is the same in any other stuff in life. If you don't spend your time making maths exercise, there is no how to become expert in maths. Then if you want to become fluent in English, you have to spend the time studying English. This is the only way you have to become fluent. I watch a lot of TV series in English, a lot of movies in English. There are times that I should be there, probably with the friends, on the street talking to girls. I'm there watching TV series in English. And whenever I find an expression that I don't know the meaning, I focus on that. I look the meaning of that word. I'm not talking about the translation, I'm talking about the meaning. I look for the meaning. I look also the collocation. After looking the collocation, training the pronunciation, then I try to create my own example related to my reality. I don't know how fast should I go, but I'm sure I'm not the same person I was yesterday. I don't have the same English I had in the last year. Then these are the tips that I wanted to share with you today. Bye-bye.